Grand Rising, Soul Family. Alright, this is Aries Well 23, and I'm Aries Mary, and we're going to do a reading for the collective, okay? He could be a she could be he or a they. Could be past, present, or future. You only take what resonates. Alright, I'm going to ring this bell just to clear the air and the space around us, okay? I hope everyone's doing well. Whoa. Alright. Let's see what we got. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Cups. Someone wants to partner with you. 4 of Cups in reverse. Oh, so you're interested. Okay. Because the 4 of Cups regular is like you're not interested. With it in reverse, you're interested. Maybe in this partnering up with somebody. 2 of Cups, 4 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Let me check my deck. Hold on a second. Oh, these are all mixed up. Give me a second. We're still going to go with that you might be interested in teaming up with somebody. Okay. All right. Must have been a very interesting last reading I did, huh? One second. Hope everyone's doing well. So it seems like you might be interested in partnering with somebody. It doesn't have to be romantic. Okay, but it's an exchange of love. It could be platonic. It could be business. In the past, you could have been uninterested, disinterested in somebody trying to give you a cup of love. Right? Because now it's saying 4 of Cups, Ace of Cups. I feel like this is the past. In the past, you were uninterested in somebody or even God handing you a blessing of a new emotional, right? A new emotional relationship, and you weren't interested in that. Now, I'm getting collective that you're more in an area where you're more comfortable and ready. Could be a person from the past, 6 of Cups, that wants to give you this cup of love. Just be careful with people from your past, okay? Just be careful. They're in your past and you have boundaries up for a reason, okay? Spirit messages. Spirit messages for the collective. Please and thank you. I know there's not a bug in here. Alright. Spirit messages. The bug is significant. Someone could have been bugging you about wanting to hook up. Somebody from the past. Oh. Spirit messages. Okay. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're strong, you're stable, right? This is work, material, finances. You could be a merchant. You could be selling something. This is you with a solid foundation in the 3D. That's why you're open. Yeah. Something else with this 4 of Pentacles. Nine of Swords, okay? So in the past, you could have been in your head, right? Swords are thoughts, words, actions, right? You could have not been able to communicate your ideas properly or express yourself correctly. You could have been all up in your head previously. Or somebody is in their head about your stability. Somebody can't sleep at night because of how stable you are. Okay? Yeah, definitely something about the bed. Look. They're staying up all hours of the night, can't sleep, constantly in their head. And it's about how stable you are. In Pinnacle sector, right? The Sun. Yeah, I felt that. Yeah, because you're being who you're supposed to be. Who you're meant to be. And it's making these people restless. Okay? Four of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. Do some more. What else? $99, Nine of Wands. Yeah, you're defending yourself. You're determined to move forward. You're driven with the wands there. You've been activated. You wouldn't have got to that Four of Pentacles if you weren't activated already, okay? But you are, the Nine of Wands is also the wounded warrior. So you've been through the ringer so much that you deserve to be in the Four of Pentacles stable, right? 99. You're still protecting yourself. You still have this big fence wall up against people that are like this because of your stability. I just got 5150. People could have said you were crazy. And now that you're stable, you're humiliating them. 320. I don't know what that is. The World, Seven of Swords. Wow. Yeah, it's completely over for these sneaky, manipulative people from your past. And you have a new passionate beginning with the Ace of Wands. Wow. It's completely over for these people that are in Nine of Swords, that you're having to stay in Nine of Wands about. Okay, you're having to keep your guard up about these people, but it's over. You've achieved so much. Even with these manipulative things in the background. He's being real sneaky. Hiding behind a tree, just waiting for the moment to shoot that arrow at you. Yeah. Lies, deceit. I told you were activated. Let's see what else wants to come out. Pisces energy. Knight of Wands. Yeah, they want to come forward. They want to come light your fire with you. And they're watching. Page of Swords. They want to come towards you. They're on a mission to watch you. And come towards you and try to escalate the Seven of Swords energy. But it's not going to work because you are in that Nine of Wands protecting yourself energy. And the World card is the only major arcana that's came out here. And they're just going to stay in their Nine of Swords energy. 99. Yeah, they could try to use animals, yes indeed. They could try to use animals to come towards you as like a ploy, as a plot. They see your passionate new beginning and that you closed out cycles, right? And that you are super stable in the materialistic world. I don't see any cups. We don't have any cups. Alright, so this is, the only major arcana is the world. So you have completed these cycles. You've closed it all out. You're in harmony with yourself. You've achieved a lot. And you deserve to be in the Four of Pentacles, the world energy. And they can try to come towards you and use animals all they want, because you're a loving, caring person and they're watching you. But you're not worried about them people. You already know they're opportunistic. If I can get it out right. Alright, give me one more. Give me one more card. One more, please, and thank you. Wow, that's like 15. One more card. Give me one more. No. I'm not doing all this. Okay. One more. Okay. I love this card. Two of Swords. Yeah, they want you to be blind to something. There's something else that you don't see, but I think you're not supposed to see it right now. Okay? It's also saying that they can't see anything, because it finishes this line. Remember how I said they're going to try to come towards you and use animals as a ploy, as a manipulation tactic, and they're watching you. Page of Swords. They want to learn from you, but they can't get through. Okay? They can't get through you, because you're in that Nine of Wands energy. And you've already completed out this cycle. You're on a whole nother timeline. Here's the World card. Okay. Susie Tea Leaf. Kangaroo. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Yeah, these people are like on rocky ground. They should have planned better. They should be focused on their own healing journey and not yours. Kangaroo. Okay, something about a pocket. They're pocket watching. Yeah. They're trying to see how much money you have, but they can't see. Two of Swords. A lot of swords here and a lot of wands. The only pentacles here is your Four of Pentacles. No cups. So you have no love for these people, and they know it. That's why they're trying to use animals now. August. Yeah. August. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Money path. Yeah, you're focused on your career, moving forward. You have a money path opening up in August. It may feel like it's been unsettled times right now, and you don't have something in your pocket, like an ace in the hole, ace in the pocket. But by August, there's going to be a new path open up for you. Carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. You could be going somewhere. Travel. March. Okay, you have protection in March, from protection from a powerful friend. Okay, so someone was trying to do something sneaky in March, and it had something to do with your work, your achievement, and your success. They don't like that. That's going right back into the tarot, right? Something else. Whoa. Rooster. An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. They could be saying that about you. That you're egotistical. Teapot. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Yeah. It's someone of the same sex that's doing this. I feel like a sister. Or sister from another mister. Victory. Also, I'm watching this old school show. I don't know if y'all know about it, but it's about, I can't talk. It's about reptilians coming, and they're the visitors, right? But it's called V. It's like 1984, 1985 show. I'm watching it. It's a limited series. It's really good. It's about this resistance that's fighting against the visitors, the reptilians, and it's really good. But I can't believe this came out. But you have a victory coming through. You have a money path opening up in August. These people are going to stay in their head. You just keep your boundaries strong, okay? Because they can't get the information they want anyway. Page of Swords, Two of Swords. It's messed up. They're trying to use animals. Y'all check out V. And also, it reminds me of a reel, if you know what I'm talking about, from back when Hitler. Okay. All right. I'll get a couple of these. Something's very true. Something about a hairstylist or a barber. Something that this barber or salon hairstylist is saying is very true. The energy vampire. Okay, so this hairstylist is talking about an energy vampire, and what they're saying is very much true. Somebody that likes to trap people and likes to get people on drugs and going down the wrong path, and they sell drugs and use drugs. The energy vampire. A hair salon stylist or barber is talking about this, and what they're saying is very real. You might want to listen if you care. V for victory. That's what they say in the show. Victory is some endeavor. So August, you have some kind of path opening up for you, collective, okay? A shift is coming, especially for these dead Pete. Okay, someone's name could be Pete or Peter. Some kind of deadbeat energy is shifting out of your life. Lust in reverse. Okay, so you're not in your animalistic urges anymore. You could have had your Kundalini awakening. Now you're using your sexual energy to rise up and ascend. Awesome. A coven that uses lust magic. That's Asmodeus. Incubus and succubus energies. We don't care about that. Come on. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle. Here is my spout. Blessed. Something from the past life has no contact with you anymore. They cannot get in touch with you. They are completely blocked. Woo! The shift is coming for these deadbeat energies that don't want to go anywhere in life. My nose is really itching. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here's my handle. Here is my spout. I don't know. Oh, food and drink. Do not eat or drink anything from anybody. Make your own food and drink. Especially with this coven and the lust coming out. Can't talk. Shadow. Pay attention. Okay, so there's something else that's in your shadow. Okay, that could be like grief, anxiety, stuff like that. I'm saying anxiety because I'm starting to get itchy. Pay attention to something in your shadow, okay? So you need to do a little more shadow work. Remember, you are highly blessed, favored, and protected, okay? You wouldn't have made it to the world card and achieved and completed all of this without being some kind of other protection besides your own sovereign energy. Oh, something is flipped over. What is this? A nurse. Okay. You're nursing your health, nursing your body. You're paying attention to yourself. Remember, we've seen pay attention? Yeah. Pay attention. A shift is coming. Pay attention to something in your shadow. So You could have not been paying attention to your health. This is saying pay attention to your health, okay? You've been putting it in your shadow and saying, I'll work with it later. I'll look at it later. You've been putting something off you need to look at. Pay attention to it. Something about your health. Could be something about a Virgo also. Toxins? Yeah. You could have been putting toxins in your body and not realizing and thinking, oh, it'll be okay. I'll just quit whenever. Yeah, that happened to me with 26 years of smoking cigarettes. Don't do that. Clout. Somebody's doing something for the attention. It's a liar. Okay, they could groom dogs or animals. It specifically says dogs. And they have a cruel intent. I told you something about animals. Okay, so as they're trying to come towards you, even though they can't see because the Two of Swords, Knight of Wands, Page of Swords, they could be a dog groomer. And that's how they get in, and people are like, oh, you're so sweet. Oh, you're so caring. They're really not. You can't really see it, how they really are. Remember, because of the Seven of Swords up here. They're hiding behind a tree with their little dog, just waiting to shoot you. They're a liar, and they do things for popularity, clout. They have cruel intention. They could even abuse their animals. I'm pretty sure. If they're doing this to humans and using the animals as a ploy, yeah. That pisses me off. Yeah, it's a narcissist. They're only out for themselves. They have narcissistic personality issues. I'm not a mental health professional. This is going to be made public. What this dog groomer, Knight of Wands, does. Could be a fire sign. Or just someone that leads with passion. Has a lot of ambition. They seem ambitious. They seem ambitious, okay? I don't know. I can't, not speaking correctly today? Let's go. What else? Anything else? Okay. Wow. Someone's going to try to say, I'm sorry. But really, they're just trying to slow you down. And they're going to act like they're single, but they're not. And if you were wondering about some kind of question just now, the answer is yes, they are trying to do something. Wow. What is this? A maid? Someone connected to them cleans houses or companies. Something about the woods. And others. They have others involved in this. So a maid is involved in this. I'm getting that they clean big estates. Didn't I say Asmodeus a while ago? Asmodeus? That's that coven. A sister-in-law that you don't talk to could be connected because it was in reverse. They're trying to get the keys to something to figure something out about you. They can say my bad a lot. They think you're just a duck. But you're following your destiny and you're not worried about that. Look, here's going back to that Nine of Swords. They're sleepless, have anxiety, and can't sleep at night. You're talking about this. They can't come towards you. Two of Swords, travel in reverse. They cannot come towards you, and you are highly protected by Checkmate. What is this? Oh, they have a secret password when they're talking about you. What else? I just seen Illuminati when I look down. Yeah, so they're trying to be connected to something for clout and a cruel intention. And they're a big liar. Anything else? You've changed. Yeah, collective, you changed. You're not anything like these people. I'm getting like the audacity that they have to use animals to try to come towards you, and they've been watching you again. It's going to keep happening. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. You know what I mean? I love you. All right, collective. If you like how I read, please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you later.